Shalom. Who is our teacher? Most of us went to schools, didn't we? And we were taught by teachers. Well, I took my kids off school and taught them at home, homeschooled them. Okay? Because I saw that the school system was not good. Being bullied, for example. Okay. Who is our teacher? Now, we as humans have this flock mode mentality where we sort of gather together to seek truth, don't we? We go on to the internet, for example, to seek out people that will give us truth. But really, where does truth lie? Where is truth now? Well, truth's always been there, expressed by the Father in His Word through the prophets, but Israel got it totally wrong. So the Father then put His truth, His Word, Hebrew Davar, John chapter 1, into a special person He chose from the loins of David, who we know as the Messiah, Jesus Christ, if you like, Yehoshua Mashiach. He became the living expression, Hebrews chapter 1, the exact representation of the Father. Because they got it all wrong, Israel. So the Father said, okay, I'll give you a walking, talking representative of my truth. And what did Israel do? Nailed him. Because he wasn't the hero they expected to deliver them from the Roman yoke. But a few recognized who he was, his disciples. And even those who nailed him, Acts chapter 2, repented in Peter's speech and said, what shall we do? They repented. Truth lies in Messiah. It does not lie in any man-made church, organization, but in Messiah. Matthew 28. Matthew 28 says this, all authority, verse 19 and 20, all authority, Messiah said before He ascended, has been given to me in heaven and on earth, and I am with you all the days until the end of this age. So why do we go to buildings made by human hands to listen to someone spew out words from the Bible to get us to the Father? The Messiah said, no one comes to me except through, no one comes to the Father except through me. Think about that carefully. Messiah said, when I pray, go into your private room, shut your door, then your Father who looks on in secret will hear you. John 4:24. He was talking to the Samaritan woman, that beautiful story, John chapter 4. He was talking to the Samaritan woman, he said, the hour is coming and it's now already here when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. Not any place in Jerusalem or Samaria, but in spirit and truth. Do you think the Father wants you and I to have a building round us to connect with Him, get real? The Apostle Paul said, the Father does not dwell in human buildings, built by human hands. Realize that you and I can personally connect with the creator of the universe. Isn't that awesome? Well, actually it's not really, because we are all made in his image. But the problem is we have become imaged into a man-made structure called religion. Adam and Eve didn't have any religion, did they? Did they? The only truth they knew was the creation around them, the Father's expression. One day soon, whether we believe it or not, after the great tribulation on this earth, the whole earth will vibrate. The new regeneration of the earth, the meek shine hair of the earth, this new earth will vibrate with humans waking up every day, rejoicing to the song of the birds. Will you be there? Will I be there? Hopefully. So Isaiah said, the Father said, I didn't make this earth simply for nothing. I made it to be inhabited. Isaiah. The kingdom of the heavens, the good news of the kingdom. But the church tells you, unless you believe their doctrines, you will go and burn forever in hell. Get real. The kingdom of the heavens has drawn near. We're facing very shortly the time when that will happen. After the conflict of nations, you can see it now, can't you, the conflict of nations, then the earth will be wiped clean. Revelation 11:18. The Father will bring to ruin all those who have destroyed the earth. Matthew 5:5. The meek are blessed. They will inherit the earth. Can you picture yourself there, guys and girls, in paradise on earth? Can you picture yourself? Or are you being dumbed down by your church? You're going to some kind of heaven or hell. Get real, get real. The real truth is this: the good news of the kingdom. The church has butchered people alive. It is a tool of the devil. From Constantine onwards, the church is damned. Alright? There was no church in the first century. It was private homes, people that followed the way. They weren't even called Christians. That was a nickname. In Antioch, they were followers of the way. We too should be like them, in home communities, not in some kind of building. So what if you haven't got a home, people in your neighbourhood? Well, talk to people on Skype you can connect with personally, okay, like I do. I've got no one in my vicinity I can connect with. Talk to people you can connect with personally who know the truth. Don't go to some kind of building, alright, and give your little tithes or whatever to support a pastor. The truth lies in Messiah, in your heart, in your personal one-to-one, and let no man deceive you with empty words. It's all about you, me, one-to-one with God through Messiah. Right? Remember this, Satan is the God, well, the ruler actually, he's not actually called a God. He's the ruler of this world. The whole world lies in the power of the evil one. Think about that carefully. The whole world? That should tell you and me, we need to sort of think, where am I? Am I under subjugation of this evil rebel angel? Have I been coerced into believing I have to go to some other building to get in contact with my Father? Messiah didn't go to any building, did he? He often went up in the early hours of the morning and prayed to his Father in a lonely place. And because of his godly fear, Hebrews 5 verse 7, he was heard by the Father and now raised to the right hand of the Father. A blow in the face of Satan. A man can now sit at the right hand of the Father, and angels are now subject to him. What a blow in the face of Satan. The book of Hebrews is astounding. Oh, the Father's plan is amazing. You see how Satan's been humiliated when he offered in Matthew 4, Luke 4 to Messiah, if you are a son of God, bow down to me, I will give you all the kings of the world and their glory. Look, I'll give it to you right now. I'll make you king of the world. You ain't gonna suffer, mate. He said, no, get away from me, Satan. What a blow to Satan. A man from the loins of Eve, and Adam, and King David, has been raised up to a stature far greater than angels. Not a pre-existent being come down like God the Son or Michael the Archangel, but a man, like Pilate said, Ecce homo, behold the man. Do you know who the man is? Do you really know who he is? If you believe he's incarnated being, you have not got a freaking clue. You're assassinating the achievements of the Messiah, and you are spitting in God's face, because the Father said, you must have no other gods in my face. Very few people from this generation, I'll tell you now, very, very few will get into the kingdom. Very few. The kingdom is reserved for faithful men and women of old who will come back to this earth. But you and I live in an evil generation of deception, and if you think in your delusion by going to a church or a kingdom hall you are saved, you are greatly deluded. Recognize the achievements of the man, the Mashiach, the man. Messiah is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Get that right in your head. The same. A man, now glorified, untouchable, who now shares immortality with the Father. And those who enter the new earth in the first resurrection will be immortalized to rule as kings and priests on the earth. Revelation 5 verse 10. What a wondrous promise. Religion is scum. It's scum. It will not teach you truth. The devil has used religion as his main tool. The devil knows the Bible inside and out. That's why he's corrupted Bible translations. Like John chapter 1. The Word was God, you know. When I was a kid, like 8 years of age, I used to wonder, 8 years of age by the way, in the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was with God. I thought, what the hell's this about, you know? Only now I fully understand what that means. The Word is not a person, but the Davar in Hebrew is the expression of God. If anyone tells you Messiah is God, you know you're talking to a demon in flesh, basically. No grey areas here, folks. If anyone tells you Messiah is God, you're talking to a demon in flesh. If any of these scumbags tell you that God's going to burn you in hell forever, you're talking to a demon in flesh. That's what Christianity tells you. 99.9% of Christendom. Jesus is God. Now you're going to go to heaven or hell, right? Bollocks. Messiah is coming back to the earth. Period. Acts chapter 1. The angel said to the men in Galilee, why are you staring to the sky? This same Messiah, Mashiach, will come back in the same way and be given the throne of David. Don't let any piece of flesh tell you differently. Religion is the worst thing. You see, this book, in the wrong hands, is dangerous. Like a knife is great in the hands of a surgeon, in the hands of a murderer, it's lethal. What shall I say to end this video? Get in personal contact in prayer. Dig for truth. Forget your past history and what you've been spoon-fed into your brain, and realize there's one God. One God, not three in one, and one specially chosen Messiah who had to work to be worthy to be called eventually the Word of God, who now is given all authority. Shalom.